Hi students, now we are going to define the next term, namely energy. So how do we define energy? It is defined as the capacity or ability to do the work. So whenever we do work, we need energy. Without energy, we cannot perform work. That is why energy is defined as the capacity to do the work. Now in our everyday life, we have come across different sources of energy, different forms of energy. We have few I have listed here. So mechanical energy, muscular energy, light energy, electrical energy, solar energy, atomic energy, chemical energy, magnetic energy, like that many forms of energies are there. So first we are going to consider the mechanical energy. So what is the mechanical energy? This is the energy which is required to perform mechanical work. That is the simplest definition I can give. But technically we have to define mechanical energy. Means the energy possessed by a body. The energy possessed by a body due to its position, or configuration, configuration means its formation, or its motion, So these are the three factors. The energy possessed by a body due to its position or its make, configuration or formation, or due to the state of its motion. So this energy only is called as a mechanical energy. Again, whether it is due to its position or motion, we will divide this mechanical energy into two types. So the two types of mechanical energies are potential energy and kinetic energy. So these are the two types of mechanical energy, okay, potential energy and kinetic energy. Okay students, so first we will be explaining what is potential energy. This potential energy, what we are going to define is one type of potential energy only. Why? Because there are two or three types. More types are there. Basically, there are three types of potential energy I can say. Okay. One is gravitational potential energy. The other one is electrostatic potential energy. And the other one is elastic potential energy. Like that, if you go means magnetic potential energy. At higher level, you will study different forms of potential energy. But the definition is one and the same. So, what is potential energy? How we are going to define it? So it is the energy possessed by a body due to its position or configuration. So for example, you take water which is stored in a container, in a tank, the overhead tank of our house. So the 2-storied building or a 3-storied building, on the top there is a water tank. If you open the tap means the water will come by itself, because when it is at a height means it is having higher potential energy. So when it is coming down means its potential energy is decreasing. So because of its height, because of its position from the ground surface, some energy is stored in the water. That stored energy only is called as the potential energy. So my dear students, what is the potential energy means? It may be due to its position or it may be due to configuration also. So what is this configuration? For example, I will take a spring in some toy cars, in some toys, okay, and dolls and all, springs will be there. If you give a winding of the key, the spring will be wound very tightly like this. The spring will become very tightly wound, so that with respect to its initial position, you see that this is the initial radius of the coil is x1, and the final okay, this is x2. So this x1 minus x2 can be called as x, which is called the displacement. So that there is a change in the configuration of the spring. So when the spring is wound tightly, its configuration is changing. Because of the change in the configuration, some energy is stored in the spring. Because when we wind the spring, we are doing some work. That work done on the spring only will be stored as energy called potential energy. And when the spring is released, means what will happen? It will unwind, okay, in the opposite direction it will wind itself and come back to the original shape or original configuration. So this stored energy, because of the change in configuration, is also called as potential energy, and this is also called as elastic potential energy. Elastic potential energy. So just if you take a rubber band and if you stretch it, means again when you release, means it will come back to its original position with an energy stored in it, which is called as the elastic potential energy. So that is due to the configuration. So either the position of the body may change or the configuration of the body may change. So both are called as potential energy only. Now we are going to speak about gravitational potential energy. So this is what now we are going to speak about the gravitational potential energy. That means only due to the position with respect to the ground surface. So for that I will consider an object which is kept on the ground surface. So this is an object of mass m. Okay, this is having a mass m which is placed on the ground surface. Now its weight will act in the downward direction. Always the weight of the body will be acting towards the center of the earth. Since this body is kept on the surface of the earth, its weight will act in the downward direction on the that is towards the center of the earth. Now if I want to lift this body, to a certain height, means work has to be done. I have to do some work. Yes, I have to apply some force on the body and I have to move this through some distance. So I will apply a force. Like this. This is F. Okay, and a displacement is produced. So the displacement is produced like this. Okay, in the upward direction. So I should apply a minimum force. A minimum force is required to lift the body, and that minimum force is nothing. It is equal to the weight of the body itself. So the minimum force which is required to lift the body is equal to the weight of the body itself. So how much force I have to apply is equal to mg. In which direction I am applying this force is upward, and in which direction the body is going to move is also upward. So F is upward and S, displacement S, is also upward, and hence the work done is positive, because the angle between F and displacement S is equal to 0 here. Understand? And this is the work done by the person who is lifting the body. So how much work is done here is equal to F into displacement. So this is S is also equal to the height through which the body has moved. So in place of displacement I can substitute the height up to which the body is lifted, and in place of the force applied I can substitute the weight of the body, so that this is equal to mg into h, and this is equal to the potential energy of the body at this height. So the gravitational potential energy is equal to mgh, and the unit is here also joule. The unit of energy is also joule. This is because the work done on the body only is stored as the potential energy, and hence it is equivalent to the work done by the force. Therefore potential energy is getting the unit as joule or Newton into meter, because it is also mg into h. mg is in Newton, h is in meter. So either this is in joule or the unit is what? Newton into meter. So what is meant by potential energy in general? Potential energy is defined as the energy possessed by a body due to its position or configuration. Okay, due to position means it is called gravitational potential energy. Due to configuration means in the case of a spring or rubber band, I told you, okay, it is elastic potential energy. Understand, students? Okay, fine. We will next explain kinetic energy.